we're really blessed tonight to have a musical act and a dance act to kind of supplement this wonderful evening. And right now I'd like to introduce Bob Saraceni, guitar player. Bob grew up on the coast of Maine outside of Portland. His parents both loved jazz, especially Brazilian music, and he played it regularly in the house, encouraging Bob and his two sisters on their musical journey. Bob attended the University of Miami, where he majored in studio music and jazz, and he was exposed to Miami's wide range of Latin and Cuban culture, which fully inspired his passion for Brazilian music. After school, he went on to perform and record with the Wolverine Big Band and a variety of small jazz ensembles, eventually moving to New York City. Bob continued his musical career writing jingles, recording, and trying to figure out how to make a living out of music. He was saved by his future wife, Brenda, who agreed to marry him if he would get a real job. So I will leave it to Bob, and he actually has another guest with him that he will introduce.
Wonderful to be here this evening with you. And this is very typically Catholic. Everybody's spread out, way out. Just like at Mass, you know, there can be 3 people at Mass, one's over there, one's up here. So if anybody feels like coming down front, this is supposed to be intimate, you know, intimate gathering. But if you're going to stay Catholic, I understand. So this is my friend Raphael Lima. We're playing Brazilian music for you, and I had to go find a real Brazilian. Raphael's from Bahia, Brazil. And he's a new friend of mine. We've been friends for about a year or 2. This is our first time playing together, so we haven't had any time to really prepare. So we're going to give it our best shot, and we're going to play some bossa nova. Have you heard bossa nova before? So in Brazil, I just want to give you a little background. In Brazil, in the mid-1950s, young hipsters that lived in the beach communities of Rio de Janeiro and Copacabana wanted to create something new, a new sound. And what they did was, building off the samba, which had been developing in Brazil for centuries, they took some beats and changed things around to come up with something new. And what they did was they took the existing samba tradition, and which was already built on the Western European, Spanish, slave music from Africa, and also indigenous tribal music from the interior, Brazilian Indians, and all that was like a big melting pot that created samba. And then they took that samba and kind of muted it and made it a little more subtle, so it focused on melody more than rhythm. So you've probably heard of Antonio Carlos Jobim and João Gilberto, 2 of the greatest composers of bossa nova. And bossa means a bump. Like, if you think of like a bump on your head. And nova means new. So it was sort of like a new growth, something new to come out, you know. And so it was sort of the new wave, the new trend. But that's where the slang bossa came from. And Raphael is Raphael does percussion, he plays guitar, he's in a band, he has his own band, and he's recording stuff right now in the studio. So I'm really grateful. I'd just like a short round of applause for him for joining. So this first composition we're going to play is called So Danco Samba, which means dance only the samba.
Check, you want to shoot? só danço samba. Vai, 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 vai. Danço samba, só danço samba. Vai. Só danço samba, só danço samba. Vai, 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 vai. Só danço samba, só danço samba. Vai. Só danço samba, só danço samba. Vai, 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 vai. Só danço samba, só danço samba. Vai. Já dancei twist até demais, mas já sei, me cansei do calypso do tchá-tchá-tchá. Só danço samba, só danço samba. Vai, 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 vai. Só danço samba, só danço samba. Só danço samba, só danço samba. Danço samba, só danço samba.
Thank you so very much.